Alright guys, so we just got even more brand new Roblox Jailbreak update news today, and this might be the best update we've gotten in a while. We're getting a ton of new highly requested features, and we even have an official way to report bugs and glitches now. But yeah, before that, I do want to mention real quick that I will be giving out a free Celsius here in Jailbreak at 55k subs. And if you want to go ahead and enter that giveaway, then all you have to do is be subscribed with your post notifications on, so that way you're notified of when it's happening, and so that way you're actually able to enter, because only subscribers can do that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into all of this new update news here. So starting with something that, mainly affects the FPS and stuff. As you guys have been aware, Asimo has recently increased the max player count from roughly like 27 to 35. And while just a few hours ago here, Asimo actually decreased the maximum player count from 35 all the way back down to 27. Now, Asimo did say here that this is just an experiment and it's probably going to change. I mean, it's already changed up to 30, so, it might go back to 35 sometime soon. But what this should be doing, ideally is increasing FPS because, less players equals less cars and more FPS, so less lag. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated, with that stuff. But another change that they're making here with the game's performance is, as you guys are probably aware, there's this thing in the game called streaming. Basically, what streaming does is it unloads parts of the map. Like you guys could see over there, the city is just pretty much completely unloaded. And what this does is it saves on your device's memory, RAM. And that leads to your game crashing less at the cost of, quite a bit of FPS, and also the game just being absolutely horrible to run on bad Wi-Fi. For those of you with slow Wi-Fi, you probably know what I'm talking about. You're just driving one day and all of a sudden you end up in the void. So that's what streaming does. It also just makes the map look a lot worse, and overall in a game like Jailbreak, it just isn't really that good. So finally, after years of us complaining about this feature, Asimo has finally said that, it'll be replaced with something awesome before the year is over. I have absolutely no idea what this alternative to streaming might be, but either way, it's a huge win because this game has looked so ugly for so long now, and finally it will be gone and this game can look good again. I'm really hoping that as part of this, they also remove the render distance limit here on the trees, because you guys could see that, there's trees around here in this area, but over there in the distance, there's just nothing. I don't really know what that system is still in the game because, Roblox does it automatically now, but either way, this game is about to look a lot better and also just be a lot better to play because you won't be falling out of the map every 5 seconds if you have bad Wi-Fi. So yeah, thank you Asimo for that. But another thing coming here in this new update is they're actually going to be changing the chat again. As you guys might be aware, in the latest update, season 28, they made it so that the chat is separated into 2 different tabs. And well, just based off what you guys have been saying in the comments section, it seems like pretty much everybody hates this new chat system, and we pretty much all mutually agree that we want it removed. The original chat system didn't have any of these annoying tabs, you didn't have to play around finding where your messages were and stuff. Everything was just in one place and you didn't have to do anything. So yeah, thankfully Asimo did say here on Twitter that chat tabs will be gone from Jailbreak in the next update, so finally we will not have to deal with whatever this is. Yeah, now for our final thing here, Asimo did also announce that they will be opening a form in the Discord server to report bugs and just feedback that you have about the game. This is it over here in the Jailbreak Discord. You guys could see you just, press one of these buttons, you fill out a form, this is the suggestions, and this is the bug reports. Asimo did say that they will be reading all of these, so yeah, if you ever run into some sort of bug or glitch or something you want in the game, you could report it there in the Discord server and hopefully it'll get fixed in the next update. As for the release date for this update, it should be coming out sometime on October 3rd here at 12:30 p.m. PST. You could of course convert that into your time zone, or you could just check the game page for yourself and it should show you in your time zone there. But like I said at the start of the video, this might be the best update we've ever gotten to Jailbreak in a long time, guys. Like, there's a lot of bug fixes that we're getting. From what I've heard, it seems like this bug fix list is going to be even bigger than the ones we get during 5 days of vehicles, which that one was huge. One of the bug fixes that are coming in this update is, as you guys are probably aware, if you jump and enter a vehicle at the same time, it actually makes your vehicle jump, and well, that will be fixed now. A lot of us used that trick to, no clip through ceilings, fly around with rocket fuel, and well, now it's gonna be gone from the game, finally. Not only that though, but we're also getting a ton of new quality of life features, and this game is gonna be so much better after this update. So yeah, make sure to go ahead and put all of your thoughts on this new update so far down below in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.